believe it or not an Amazon special. Camp stove kit, not to be used with I don't care. That's my door. Not gonna lie, it's just a little smaller than I'd hoped for, but that's okay. And we've got chimney attachment. I was doing some Googling. This is for hooking into here and having a handle. And these, oh nice, are our legs. We've got bolts which look like they're soaked in oil to keep them from rusting. First things first, I guess, is figuring out where we want the door. Another guy who put it in the butt end, and the stove actually looked pretty okay. Or my original thought was go through the face, and then I can use one of these plugs for an oil drip system later, around just over top or whatever of the door. So that's what it looks like on the stand, but considering that it's a gas can, first thing I want to do is make sure that there's no gas in there. Well, my phone light's broken. Hopefully you can see. What do you see in there? I don't see anything. So I put 83 seconds of thought into that, and I'm going to leave that guy at the bottom for a clean out. I'm going to leave this guy at the top for my oil input, and I'm going to just put the door right there. As a scriber tool. I'll make sure that's not as awful in your ears as it is mine. Okay, now we know where our frame is. I've got to cut down into this section just a little bit. Do that with a grinder. Okay, this used to be a fuel tank. It's been a long time since it was a fuel tank, and there's ice inside frozen, but I don't want to risk anything. Okay. It blows up 5 seconds later. I don't want to be near it. But that's the best way to make sure when you cut into a barrel, you don't get a boom. Throw a piece of lit paper towel in there, you're good to go. Believe it or not, it's so warm I opened up the garage door because it's warmer outside than it is inside. So anyways, let's keep cutting this. My big Bertha battery. Gimme. 4 bars, we should be good for a while. Oh, cool. They're lined inside. I'll burn this outside before I put it inside here. At least it's ventilated in the shop. I found out what was stopping it from being light. You see that? It's a big block of ice. Hopefully I cut her along the right line. I did. Good job, me. when you put your grinder together. You notice the nut's got a little ledge on it. You want to go away from the flat discs, but the grinding discs that are thick, you want this nut to go inside of them. Okay, I think I found a drill bit. It might just be a hair too small, but we're gonna try it. So in and around the world once, and that threads into the barrel kinda, so that's cool. There we go. Alright, it's so close, it'll do. I wanted two in it before I started drilling to hold it in place. So the design of these nuts, they've got this little groove on the outside of the nut, and that is what grips the inside of the barrel. So I don't actually need to do anything but put a nut on and hold it. That's a bolt. Put a nut on. And it tightens up and sucks everything together. That's nice. I understand there's gasket you can put in between this as well. The kit didn't come with it. Mounted son of a bitch. Are you kidding? Oh, it's awesome. I got the camera rolling for that anyways. Dumped a whole lot of bolts down there, I'm sure. Oh yeah. We have a magnet for that. That's all I see. I've been trying to figure out how I'm going to get the legs level. I think what I'll do is set the legs on it. Oh, you're a heavy girl, aren't you? Now that she's together, she's got some weight to her. I think I want the decorative side out, don't I? How easy it is when you pre-mark stuff and drill it on your lines. Did you guys know that the Phillips drill bit was actually designed to be trash? It's designed so that when you install it in places like auto body screws and mounting locations and stuff, they're designed to strip out so that you don't over torque them on assembly. These ones are just stripping out because I don't have a good angle on them. That's not their fault, that's mine. However, the design of the Phillips is that. Okay, that needs nuts on it, but it's covered in a block of ice, so it's as far as we're getting. But it doesn't wiggle. And the door's just held on with a couple of drop-in pins, so that's cool. Drop-in pins that come out, apparently. Well, that's cool. Whatever. Okay, that holds that. That moves that. Apparently that's loose. Okay, next is the chimney. So, chimney boy, we're just gonna put them right there-ish. Look at the ice. Another nut. Okay, what we've ended up doing is grabbing a wrench, and now we should be able to feed these nuts on no problem. Yeah, like that. So far this thing's straightforward, guys. I'm gonna either burn it in here or take it outside and melt all the crud in it. And from there, I can use it inside. I just gotta buy a chimney pipe. Okay, we got the chimney adapter mounted. The door is functional. I've got 2 vents here, so I can use this one and this one, whether it be for cleanouts or an oil drip maybe up top. I'm gonna put this guy outside and burn it and at least get the coating on the inside off. It's gonna take probably a while because of the water in there. Maybe I should flip it and put a drain hole in the bottom. That shouldn't affect anything for the future. Oh yeah, I broke my drill bit. Just something to get the water out of it here. Never fails, the first use is in the rain. Anyways, we're going to close the damper and get her lit. This is just going to burn off the coating inside so that it doesn't stink when I get it inside the shop. Okay, note to self, when lighting it, have the chimney open. It's raining out, boys. Like, it's gross out here. At this point, I'd just like to go be a knot in the rain. Smoking nicely out the chimney. Just dampen it off, maybe it'll get hotter. My goal is to melt the ice, really. Top plug in it seems to be losing a lot of heat from there. Oh wow, it's already warm. Cool. You won't be able to see because the light is awful out here, but it's draining out the bottom. It's already so hot I can't touch it. It's been 5 minutes, it's steaming. I think I made a mistake. It's very, very smoky in here. I didn't put the stove far enough away from the door to test it. We're just working on getting her hot. A lot of the ice is melted. Let that burn for a bit. It's working well. It's getting nice and hot. Stovepipe, 3 4-foot sections. So I'm going to go 4 feet up, 4 feet back, 4 feet out. So it's weird and a little different, but when you're installing wood pipe, you actually want the flange to go down. Hopefully it fits properly. It does. And I can still turn my flue. Isn't that cool? So the reason you want to install the tapered end downwards is because what happens is creosote will build up inside the pipe and it will turn into a liquid and flow. So if this is inside the pipe, the creosote will flow inside the stove. Lots of people put these upside down because they think they want the smoke flow to travel smoothly, but no, you want your beveled end facing down always on a wood stove. So I've got a 4-foot section going up here because I want enough room to put one of those big heaters that go around these things. So I'm gonna have to cut my tarp apparently. I've got a couple of sheets of concrete board to go up and we should be in business. weird. Never done that before. Really? Ooh, where are you going, fella? Really? Grr. We got the snow cleaned off that. What we've got going on today is kind of Captain Temporary. Okay. Oh, no, For anyone wondering, the reason I did that is we need 18 inches from the pipe to the wood, so that's like here, which goes through here, which interferes with my cross brace, I'm realizing. And I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet. Hopefully this works. We got a number second 2, whatever the hell I'm trying to say. We got a second cheese. Again, we're just playing Captain Temporary here, so if it's not perfect, it doesn't matter for now. I'm having a dilemma. If the stove stays where it is, which is kind of where I want it, it's in line with my entranceway, which comes this way. If it stays there, I've got to move my support 2x8. Now by moving my support 2x8, I've already replaced it with that, sort of, and I don't really know if I need to worry anymore. It just means I got to undo the tarps. So I think I'm honestly just telling the camera at this point just to talk myself into doing it. Hello. We got half of it out. Get the other half out. And we have a board. Cool. Put my wall back together here now, I guess. The hardest part for me here is going to be having to cut the tarp. Also, that's not going to stay there. I'm going to take that out, but this all looks good. I'm pretty happy. I'll get some metal hangers to hang that. That's easily 18 inches each. And I'm just going to put a couple supports on the side, also 18 inches apart. And then I can frame in that section, cut that tarp out, staple the tarp to the pieces, and it won't go anywhere. Okay, things are going well. I've just got some boards to put up here now, that chalkboard. I'm going to take the pipe off. It's concrete board, sorry. I'm going to put the concrete board up, screw it to these guys, and set that pipe back in place, cut my hole, send it through. Little workbench I put together with a leftover piece of garage door. It proves quite effective. Moisture and mold resistant. Cool. Easy to cut. Cool. Interior and exterior. Cool. 4x8. Cool. Not a clue what I'm doing, but I've got drywall screws. I'm going to try to rock it in place so that it kind of holds. Maybe you're in the way. Oh, look, it holds. Oh. It's only 3 screws in it, but it's holding, so it shouldn't fall. I don't know if you can see me. What do you guys do for drilling or cutting concrete board? One hole. Hey, everyone, wear safety protection. Huh. Concrete and foam. Interesting. It's actually pretty easy. It's just a regular drill bit. Just sort of using it like a Dremel tool, if you will. Oh, is that the one? Well, if it's gonna fit, it's gonna fit, isn't it? That's out the hole. I'll insulate around it eventually, but for now, that'll be awesome. Okay, we have the thing mounted and out the wall. Okay, we have the thing mounted and out the wall. It fell once and got a bunch of damage, but it appears to have gone back together just fine. Yeah, that's out the wall and it's out the tarp on the outside, so in theory that's its home. There we go. This is just regular sand. Just gonna line the bottom. Ow. You gotta watch working around bucket teeth, they suck. I was gonna bring you guys with me to get the sand, but it's so dark out there you can't see. That's not too bad. We got a nice sand basin here. The whole point of the sand is to keep the heat inside the barrel and to stop the wood from burning through the bottom. Okay, for trial and error, we're going to put a piece of paper in there and light her up. First fire. This is the paper that the chimney came wrapped in. It might not be fire. Oh, there we go. Do the thing. I mainly am checking for smoke coming out here. I don't want smoke. So we've got the damper here, and the damper up here is open. When I was using this thing outside, it would bellow smoke out the opening here. And that is not what I want out of a stove. I want it to go up the chimney at all times. So this is kind of a tester just to see. Because it's just paper, it shouldn't last long. I want the smoke going out the chimney. Not out here, sir. Oh, we have ventilation. It's going outside. It's not coming inside. Cool. Can I open it up and it still does the thing? Look at that, the chimney's doing chimney things. It's got a lot of creosote in there right now because it, because it burnt pretty cold when it was going out, so. Good to know though, the door is working nicely. Let's get some wood in here and try it out. I don't know how long this stuff's been seasoned, but it's been at least 6 months. Should burn all right. It's the first proper test in the shop. First proper test in the shop, and to be honest, I'm kind of throwing this one together for you guys. My channel's starting to die for some reason. I've been posting every week, and every week I get 30% less views according to YouTube. If you guys really like watching what I'm doing, let me know. I got 2 or 3 subscribers. I see you guys that are always watching me. I appreciate you guys. Ow, a lot. Ooh, that hurt. It shot me in the pinky and then hit my leg. Okay, we'll load this up. This will be its first real burn. I've got a couple of ones down perfectly straight. I'm just gonna load them up like this. This stove is huge. It's awesome. I won't go too close to the front, but I do want to get all the way to the back there. When you're at a room this way, you go this way again. Again, I'm building this right at the back so that it burns back there. Gets the chimney nice and hot. I'll take you guys outside and show you the chimney in a minute. It's not a chimney right now, it just goes through the wall. Maybe I should have put a little bit more paper in there. All or nothing, guys. Got some paper in there, some wood in there. The stuff in the back I really want to light. Don't care about the stuff out here. So far we're getting a lot of smoke out the front, but that's normal. I'm not worried yet. Starting to see flames up the top. It's interesting, the hotter it gets in here, the less smoke is coming outside. Good. Little bit of brake clean in my life. It's actually pretty impressive how much smoke is staying in the stove and not coming back out. When I was running it without the chimney, it was pouring out the front here. My wood must be wet. It's pretty stubborn to light. I'll let you know when it's going. A little bit of gasoline helped. Now she's getting warm. I'm hoping that's not smoke pouring out of there, but that's instead maybe steam coming off this. It smells like smoke, but the creosote should close that up pretty quick. It's working. So eventually I'm going to bring this way out the top, but because of the airflow around here, I don't think this will blow in the shop. As long as it doesn't melt the tarp, we should be alright, but I've got it cut pretty big. Oh yeah, she's warm out of there. Awesome. Cool. And it's venting. Let's see what she's doing in here. It's warm. Oh yeah, look at that. It's actually on fire in there. What happens when you open the door? A lot of smoke. Way less than before. Cool. We win. Okay, this thing's working well. It's very warm. It's very warm. The chimney is very warm, so I'll be able to wrap some boxes around it and get some airflow flowing. I'm pretty happy with my setup here. I can probably put some shelving in behind here for things that don't matter if I really choose to, but it's putting off some good heat, not quite wood stove heat yet. The sand is still frozen. I'm waiting for that. Yeah. I'm waiting for that sand to cool down. Sorry, I'm waiting for that sand to warm up and quit drawing the cold from the heat. Anyways, it's working good. I'm happy. I left this plug down here. Oh, wow, you can feel the airflow. So if I want to supercharge this stove, I'm just going to be able to pull that plug out. And I wish I had something to show you. Look at that. It's not floating. Oh, it ripped it right off. No, it didn't. There's a lot of airflow there. So that's the whole reason I left it, so I can take this plug out at the bottom so I can get an enormous amount of airflow there. This top plug I want to use for an oil drip. I'll run a tube through this with holes in the bottom of it, and that will allow me to drip oil on my fire. And this is it from the outside. We've got the tarp cut about 18 inches apart all the way around. It's not smoking at all right now. It's woohoo! She's putting out some heat. That is awesome sauce. It's not super hot on the tarp, but yeah, it is hot out that exhaust pipe. There's no smoke at all right now. That means things are burning efficiently. That's working well. Eventually this is all going to be closed in. I'm going to be running siding like that all the way up, and I'll put some tin around this guy, but yeah, the tarps won't be flapping forever here. I'm going to get on that soon. Anyways, I have heat in the shop. I'm stoked. I'm going to throw some snow in here so you can see. That is working efficiently. I love it. She's doing her thing. Really warm. The heat that comes off this thing is ridiculous. As to be expected, but it's awesome. I've got an awesome little under stove heater here. If I get cold, I can sit right here. That's warm, but it's awesome. Anyways, I'm going to end this video here. Thanks for watching till the end. This is my stove build. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It's warm. It's hot. I'm pretty excited. I think I might paint it in the future. I'll tell you what's going on. I don't know. YouTube's kind of blocking me, so I'm trying to pump one video a week out. I figured I'd make one out of this. If you guys want to see more, just let me know and I'll do what I can. I'm having fun making them, so I hope it doesn't come to an end. Anyways, barrel stove build. how to build a wood stove. Hopefully you found it fun, informative. I don't know, maybe you'll build one for yourself. It's awesome. I've got this thing cranked right up. I can feel it from here. I'm happy. It was 140 bucks for the kit. How do you go wrong for 140 bucks? I've got $250 into this chimney, and I've got, well, I spent 250 bucks at the hardware store afterwards. I bought a couple of garbage cans, but mainly these 2 sheets of concrete board so that my shop doesn't burn down. I've got the outside cut out so the tarp doesn't catch on fire. Yeah, I'm happy. Give me a like and subscribe if there was anything in this video that you found informative at all. Help me get to 1,000. My goal's 1,000 subscribers, guys, and I'll quit bugging you for it. Give me 1,000. That's all I want. Thanks again, guys. We'll see you soon. I put some pieces of wood on the fire to see how hot the barrel got, and they weren't doing anything, so I pulled the vent plug out the bottom that I'm using for extra intake, and now it's hot. I've got this chimney blocked off too with the vent, so it's pure heat inside this barrel. It sounds like rain outside. That's snow melting off the roof. I'm hoping one of those spontaneously combusts. That's why I've got it on. Well, I'll leave you there watching. I'm gonna go down to the house for a minute. I'll move you away just a hair because I don't want my tripod to melt. So where are we looking? Right there. Keep an eye on those. Let me know if they ignite. Took a long time, but it finally burnt. Your battery died. At 87%, your battery died apparently. I put a box in it. Open the damper. I guess it doesn't like the box I put in it. That's funny. It got spicy.